So this is going to be a little bit of a different video, not something that we usually do on Raider, but I feel it's something that needs to be said, and I might start making more of these. Depends on how this goes. Now, I am traveling semi. There's a freeway right behind him. I am not alone. See, right there. Yep, that's us. I am by no means alone. There are 4 dogs with us. A couple other people. 2 cars traveling together. And today I was playing the part of waiting. Now, we don't know the area that we're sitting in very well as far as camping spots and things like that. We're not sure. And that's fine, whatever. The 5th wheel is large. It's a pretty good size thing to try to move around, and we don't want to have to move it around more than we have to or get it stuck in certain places. So what we've done is behind the truck there, behind the RV there's a Jeep Compass. And the Jeep Pumpkin, yeah, hi guys. The Jeep Compass is serving as a scout. And what we're doing is we're going down to different places that have campgrounds and things like that to see if A, there's enough room for the RV, and B, can the RV get in, get out, and how much is it going to cost to camp for the night. And so there's some planning and some plotting that goes into this. We pull over at a gas station. We've done this a couple of times now. We pull over at a gas station, pull the RV, pull the truck in, and leave somebody with the truck. Generally, lately it's been me and my mother that we leave with the truck and the RV. And we did that again today. We left the truck with the RV, and my mother and I stayed with the truck. And we stayed with my parents' German Shepherd. And that's crucial to this little story. I got thirsty. It was going to be at least an hour wait. I got thirsty, so I was going to go inside and get a couple of drinks, one for me, one for my mom, and get a bottle of water for the dog. Well, I go inside and I pass this nondescript car. Honestly, guys, I think it was a Buick. I am not real positive. I think it was a Buick. Anyway, the guy inside nods to his passenger. He gets out, passenger gets out. Passenger walks around to the back of the store, and the driver walks into the front of the store right behind me. Hang on. Joys of freeway filming. Anyway, he gets in, they walk into the store right behind me, and as they're walking in, my mom is noticing that this is a problem, because this is the start of a tactic that they have. This is the start of a human trafficking tactic. Now, you can see the rig behind me is the rig that we're driving. It's big. So this tactic that they have is they're covering the exits. So whatever exit you walk out of is the exit that he or she, they use girls every once in a while, is the exit that they're going to confront you at. I went out the front exit. Now, to give you a little perspective, they have a type. They like tall girls, and they like the taller the better. I'm 6 foot tall. I'm kind of their type. Now, most of the time, I'm not approached a lot because I don't really leave the state that I live in very often anymore. I used to do it a lot. Don't do it too often anymore. Why is my hand shaking? That's fun. But so he approaches me and he asks me one question at a time. Are you alone? First question he asks. Don't ever admit to being alone. You're never alone. Don't care if you are traveling alone. You're never alone. I told him no, I'm not alone, because my mother was sitting in the truck waiting for me. You never admit to being alone. That is the first rule of traveling by yourself. Now, I had people with me. My mother was sitting in the truck. She had the phone out. She was ready to call the cops. My mother's dog, the German Shepherd, semi. The German Shepherd was sitting in between the seats on the truck, ready to become what I would refer to as a fur missile and bounce out of the vehicle. Now, if you are alone, there's a couple of things you can do. You can have a friend. Sister! You can have a buddy. Rachel, tell them a story of your little rest area jaunt of being alone.
Well, there's a lot of those, but
One of the more recent ones that you told me.
the more recent ones is I was traveling alone. I had two of my dogs with me. I have 3 dogs, but I have 2 of them with me. Traveling alone, had somebody come up and start asking me questions, start talking to me, start, doing the thing.
Doing the thing.
Doing the thing.
Trying to get information.
We don't like information. We like to give information. He won't leave me alone. I didn't have anybody I could go up to, and it was very obvious I'd gotten out of my car alone, so I told him to leave me alone. He didn't. I got my phone out. I always carry my phone. Never leave your phone in the car if you're traveling alone. Even if you're not traveling alone, never leave your phone in the car. You may need it. Keep it in your back pocket.
And even if you don't have service, act like you're dialing something, they'll back off.
That helps. I pulled out my phone. I told him that I would call the cops if he didn't leave me alone. He tried to call my bluff. It was not a bluff. I got in my car. I called the cops. I drove away with him yelling at me. It's fun. I abandoned my rest stop. The next rest area was 90 miles away, but that's what we did. So just phone, keep it on you. Be aware of your surroundings. Always have a good exit strategy. If you think, it could happen even if you don't think. Make sure that your car is parked in an accessible place, under lights at night, and be ready to go back to it at a moment's notice. That means if you have dogs, have them leashed with you. Have your phone on you. I've said that 4 times now. It's very, very, very important. Do not wear headphones. I know a lot of people, especially women, go, hey, if you want people to leave you alone, wear headphones. Don't do that, because then you can't hear people coming up behind you. Yeah, that's about all I got right now. I'm sure there's 50,000 more.
There's more. We have more.
Oh,
we'll
yeah,
eventually
we have more. This is for the moment I ran up to annoy her, and now she's putting me on YouTube. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Gizmo's calling me.
Have fun. Guys, one of the other things that you can do if you are traveling alone and you don't want to admit to them that you are traveling alone is you find a family group. Okay? Generally, a family group is nice enough to do this. My dad has been in an airport, and a young girl came up, sat next to him, and said, "Hi," which my dad answered and went, "Hello," and she whispered very quietly, "I have somebody following me. I'm a little afraid. Can I sit with you? Can I call you Grandpa?" My dad said yes. My dad did see the person that was following her. Guys, this is more than just a one-time occurrence. I have a backstory of a husband who's in the next motel over, or who is in the grocery store getting whatever. I have a backstory that I can tromp up real quick and tell you. And he even has nicknames. My fake husband has nicknames. But the thing is, guys, is don't be stupid when you're out here. These things are not to be taken lightly. Don't answer, "Are you alone?" I did not tell this guy today that I was alone. I told him I had people, and still he persisted. The only time he backed off is when he saw my parents' German Shepherd ready to jump out of the window to take care of business. If you want more tips like this, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. We're going to start doing different things. It's going to be fun. But guys, don't be stupid. When you're traveling alone, use common sense. Use exit strategies. Make sure you know your surroundings. And if you don't have an exit, you don't have anything, dial 911. Uniformed officers are a real good way to get rid of creeps. And don't be afraid to ask for the right type of help. Okay, you want more tips? Let me know. I can get my sister back on. I can get my dad back on. I can do these things. We were taught as children how to travel across country because we did it a lot. I'm in my 30s. I've seen a lot on these freeways, and I know a lot. Like and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to turn on the little notification bell because it never actually works. Good luck. Anyway, stay safe out there, guys. Bye.